What's up, guys? It's Lou from Unbox Therapy, and I've got Apple's latest iPad products in front of me right here for you to enjoy. The 4th generation full-size iPad, the iPad mini, and an iPad mini smart cover. This video here is dedicated to the iPad mini, but don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. Hit the subscribe button if you're not yet a subscriber, because the other two items are going to follow this one on the channel. You don't want to miss those videos, and most importantly, you don't want to miss my mega huge comparison video where I'm going to pit the full-size iPad with A6X processing power and Retina display up against this little guy right here, the iPad mini. I'll be doing pros, I'll be doing cons, and hopefully I can help you figure out which iPad is the better buy for you. So here is the mini, the little brother of the world-famous iPad. I'm going to put it to the side for a moment, talk about the other items included in the box. You've got the familiar Apple power adapter with USB on one end, power prongs on the other. Very small, portable, perfect for travel, really. Next, you've got a little bit of paperwork. This stuff is really straightforward. You've got an iPad mini quick start sheet, but you're probably not going to need to read it because operating an iPad is dead simple. Most of you already know that. Next, you've got the Apple stickers that everyone gets excited for. Let me know in the comments, what do you do with all these Apple stickers? I've got too many of them lying around. What do you do with yours when you receive Apple stickers? Next, you have the brand new Lightning cable, and what's convenient here is if you've got an iPhone 5 already, that's the same cable you're going to be using for your iPad mini, so you can have a couple lying around and use them interchangeably. So here's a look at the back, the slate finish of this iPad mini. Of course, the iPad mini also comes in white with a more silver finish on the back. Here's a quick look at the iPad logo, followed by the Apple logo that's also on there. You've also got a camera on the back of the device. It's a 5-megapixel rear-facing shooter. There's a camera on the front as well. I'll show you that in a second. You've got 2 speakers on the bottom of the device, as well as your port for charging, the Lightning port that I mentioned earlier. As I flip the device around, you'll notice the familiar home button that's on every single iPad, as well as a forward-facing 720p camera to be used for video conferencing, or really to use however you please. You have your power switch up on the top, as well as your headphone jack, and there's a microphone there too, which once again is going to be used most likely for video conferencing, Skype, etc. There's your hold switch on the right-hand side, followed by your volume up and down, and that pretty much covers the entire exterior of the new iPad mini. So I'll go ahead and boot it up here, but rather than make you guys sit through the entire setup process, I'm going to skip forward just a little bit and get into the actual operating system. That way I can boost up the brightness, give you an idea of how this screen performs. Now, some people are sort of thinking that this should have had a Retina display, and that's a valid argument, but what you need to remember is that the iPad 2's resolution is what you're actually getting in here, and because this is a smaller form factor with a 7.9-inch screen, you're going to get a much better PPI. To be honest with you, this PPI here measures 163, which is not all that bad, and like I said before, in a 7-inch form factor, it's reasonable. You can deal with it, especially at this price point, being so much more affordable than the full-size iPad. So here you can see I can fit it in one hand. It's a bit of a stretch if you want to grip it on both sides, but it is possible. Of course, if you had small hands, that might not be possible. So I just want to remind you guys right now, this is coming up next, the big bad boy, the A6X pack-in full-size iPad, as well as the iPad mini smart cover in Project Red. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. I'm reminding you just one more time because I'm going to have all the comparison videos you need, all the action you need on these latest generation iPads. I'll be breaking it down real simple and giving you some advice so you can make the right purchasing decision. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this content, please remember to leave a like and favorite down below, as it does help out a bunch, and I'll catch you real soon on the next videos. Did I tell you to subscribe yet? All right, see you guys real soon. Later.